Kumasi Online.
Na wachifu frasa so aba betu yembia mame mama shofo nyina akwa abashonko Enfambra showdown jumedi so ewo Kumasi Online TV Thick TV and our face on the friends of Ken TV nana ya sewa enemy matnasia and sembebre na no amaboabo nyina no mede eba beso mu se showdown jumedi mehwe for wadwenche nyina no efa comment section na say ema me na afi share video we so ma onu ebi no so wo show enfa ma obi fofo na unya subscribe so a na wa subscribe ede amame emre eko nenim no ATP beba besna sana nsema ba won krata ne nyina no wa pense ne nyina mudi amaye saso na nda akoye Monday de ade a communicators about 3 pm a wa beba betna se na afa ya hwetwe komo ede afa ye man Ghana ho na in fact enro ada de ebusua yanti asem de kra eye Ghana ha nyina ye movie actress ba kwa your friend Beverly Afaglo enra ena jese ba monte ana se beto odwa se ababa we ada ne benkum so na ababa we bra wote ase no wo beto Ghana fo nyina anim se ade ane maame ne papa ofri mu no na ne papa wo cancer ne ku ne papa sa so na ne nua ba nso no ade jese cancer so ena eku no within that time na neja osabe break it to Ghana fo nyina anim se ade a wono akasa mu nso no was suffer from cancer ntienra ena jese report babonti ni kunu ekwo posti ye ewo ne Twitter na your friend X page so say Beverly Afaglo watwa nananom ewo Asiedu na ade jese movie actresses bebre na ekopie mu ewo ye na busua fia jese whatema ekwo encourage ebusua no ekoma wo mo ya akoni ade na enra social media no so de na ade na jese ya rehu ankasa na meti henso no de meka se twedi aponyankopon emfa ne kra emfansie yi ankasa na Kobe Rana enso eye movie producer na wo keka nsem bi edefa Beverly ni wo yi ho wo se enne odro ye friend no do pa wo ba movie industry ni mu abusua eyade e bi ni mesan se wo tiase ni mom na wo expect san ko bi be kira wo do wo expect san ka bia wo kwa ahoyehia mu wo ko ha bi yade bia kan wo po bi kra ne di nkoma enkrofo wo ne wo mu twasene no wo bi e no hono ma obetwa nanim po aba be show na sunya tofom na de honom en wo mo ba na wo ma ba be kire fake love according to Kobe Rana was monchira wodo ebra nipa na etiase nya bra nipa no atwa na nanom won Asiedu sanza sabre no enya de nipa no do mo kira na ne ade nyina no wodi nani ebe hu na ne ebusua no so akasa na nsem ebusua no e kan se nyame ya adoma meme nda da yenim ya ena ne 1 week no eba so na eba so ewo mu fie a jese ewo green flavor event center ne community 9 ho ena jese 1 week no eba so anopa de kosi be ye 2 pm de won metena ebusua fie atwehwe nkomo wo no mo beba fie betumi aba fie ni ade ba ebo be no me ensem ho no ma ena from ekopie wo green flavor event center na honsho no wo matena sia ade akwakopi enwumbre 7 pm te meme na da ye nimi obesa okọ na onso okọ encourage ebusua no ukoma wo mo ya kwa mepacho 1 week no meme na da yenim ya na eba so na fi yenremu with politics ebusua yenremu with politics so dia na jese adiche ni adisebia no na ensefofo na eboboba. In fact, one of the stories are actually consistently the arrest of NPP for and the arrest of NPP TikTokers anyone na wo mo keka when nam sebi wo mo sembi a wo mo keka dani de nyina na Ghana police ehuni sense ma wo mo keka no sembi a ensem fata especially insulter dani de nyina no aya no wo mo hwegu de ma ye mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for some time now. NPP ne yeah wo mo show intimidation NPP yeah wo mo freedom of speech no se NDC amanyoko baye de da hono ma na said de kwanya was wo munya na wo de criticize government no enya de just NDC baye wo ma sa kwanya no you and I will testify to it said this whole issue I have really stressed on it say ye wo bibia yes freedom of speech and a sabi ye wo bia yes wejimi the first say yes freedom of speech na nchira sabra bonten na be ka che ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say sabi wo ba pa class wo bewu eno no ba bonten na be kasa de na me pa cho enye freedom of speech and as how ba bonten na se de man peni ka so oba be ma 24-hour economy ya on fam ma ya just 1 job 3 people 3 shifts ni ade emma so ye no wo ba bonten na be criticizing government na just me say at the end of the day no say to sakura fro we see ade officer na say ye chewa ye Ghana for na ye de ya no betu mu be ni akasa e de afa sa ade awum but say utira baby na wudi ye man peni atem wudi eye vice president atem a me pacho eno ne de enye freedom of speech obi be ka no akaso na say banda da no wo honom no Wom yes aniema na bi na saniema wom ye nyina no obi ahodi wom responsible na ba ne sai e na NDC amanyokuo ne de wom nko aba ye wo bibia na no so wo kasa no wom ahwe nipa de pa eno na me mama ti ase se NPP amanyokuo ne so wom wo abem no wom anchi obi a eno ne nche se NDC amanyokuo ne ba ye no wom nchi obi na buhia se ye pema ka no kre pa se nye nia nso e na nya ntete ye pa je se nipa ni a anka wan pa na wa akonya no so be ko social media you show e be ko biera no na wadidi a sitting president atem senye nianso and enye sebi politics and I just say I always say this, say democracy is not meant for Africans because sometimes I feel say democracy by and sebi before when mama fan chame ameni padre na wo ma ye jimi fo obi wo hono ma wo bie na no aka sampa nyansa nyankopon de man na wo sanko de nyansa no kra to nsama wo ka no na buhia wo nye na ade ba ko in fact me di ya wo hu ye papa recently the real NPP the leaders of the party no wo mo si fa area te makase enya me ya na meboa obi aba abonte aba disrespect your company at the end of the day as a leader ade di kan ya wo sa wo ye ne say you need to condemn whatever statements are nipa ni make ye after say wa condemn nipa ni nsem ni nyina no na afa wu wo bibi ka ebuhia wa ka no e de aka ho but so obi aba abonten aba disrespect your company na afi ye be kwa wie kire no na yenya NPP mpanifo ni bia wo mu support ye didi atama nipa ne ba ye obe make against our president na hefa na ye kekako na democracy e wo honom no o man Ghana na ye say ye kekere no ye kekere e de akohe. And I ask myself, say, can this happen in our nearby countries in ade uko Cameroon uba who say young guy because what NPP ni and as because what NDC ni so or to be the camera seen him no we demand penny at them various countries in ade na no saniema we nyina ekosho na yasem na yenka na abusua me amiti he mi ni fufuo na ATP di fufuo na se ATP aduane na ne je ho yie papa ene fufu a does that mean say was me betena bonten na me super ATP say sebi na adwunya adwuma na so wonye correct nti no di fufu ana me NPP ni o se me se NDC ni nti oye NDC ni nti no bibi bia do obeye wo man mu bia sebi eye bone ana. And NPP keeps on saying, and they are intimidating us, knowing very well, say, the statements of some of your people, no, so no, and ya kasapa. And some people, honoma, monkwa for ne can, ayana ya kasapa. And then who video be a circulating. Ma me hawa kumsen, and eka say. Nabra me who say hawa kumsen, eka sano. I was so disappointed because. How a comes an NPP wa be mu 8 years ye hu de how a comes ye ebuhia me no me anu nyina ate ha e na beto monten say enkrofo a wo mo kasa ye kopie mo ka so a ye say how a comes na allegedly e ma amafo bo wo mo yante sa asem we fa fo na kogogo na go how a comes what happened at Kaswa during NPP time you will see the number of stories you be hu niam acha say course we ebuhia nya asem ketwa nanu ade ya ni adu obrantie bia owu wo kaso a ni ade ne ho sansam ya ade na e cheche ha wakum sinkon ene ha wakum sim babontie abusia wose yete hana Sam George ekeka nsem bia ensem fata Kevin Taylor ekeka nsem bia ensem fata ene ade na NPP amanyoko no wa bem no they didn't condemn it wom no man chiobia na ababa we ya last week wom che na se Aminat wo se de be ya wo Mahama krasa so ni din so a wo ba bonti be sopa ye man pani success John Dramani Mahama ye che na later ye man 1 million bill no eno na hawa kumsen ejina so a wode ka asanse we nyina se NDC amanyoko no kire wo mo kwan no nti at the end of the day no se nyame ya adom na wo mo so ba be mu 2028 na ta se eniema NDC amanyoko no ye nde no wo mo so ba wo be ba be the same thing yanko na yokoti hawa kumse ne nsem ne nyina amfamra sisia
I'm George nsem o ka che na na do because e chi no tum seriously nka nsem a o ka che na na do because e chi no tum I don't know that's so the number of cancer unfortunately for because Okache na do ankashi anchire no and he's still doing it. So what is here? Ain't you know say anya no maba no mo ye de o mo kire ekwan na me afa. Ye be ye wie ni ewia ya san so yemu ni atenase because he is shaky and settle down. And that is why you should go. Yeah, in situation say why ye me so me ba be yo. Enu ntina na do ka say ye njama no nko. E no nu jama no kwa be when they came. Omo ye they are still doing it. And you know, I mean, this young lady, how old is she? This girl there is not up to 30 years. She's in her early 20s. Sabi, Meka is older than her. And so I wouldn't be happy to see any of my children in there. I'm not sure the president, they will send a bat to say we at ourselves. Debbie. Eti ba umiane ya nanado edu o matom de moja is not running in them anameboa. Enu nti na ya nchi omo. And I wait a no. The sister and show a toy no, and we are sure.
How come say no? How I come say no, Uti, how I come say a cassa in na just say, NDC amanyoko ni dia tembe brain show, idea just say NPP abina and chewomo, but dear Mahama yen then way idea just say Mahama, extra womo equine. I've always been saying this, say, Sabai be ye. Na ye nyina ye nimsa ade asa aban no anase the opposition party ye no na nya de ye papa anase na nya de beboa I don't know why it's a power asasa e wo say ye kra na nka anase wo sanka MP before kra wona mo kire NDC amanyoko ni sesebi nyansa no wo honom ye de adwen ni ye adwuma ye de ye mammonten embedi atam sade mo ba mo opposition no mo ba ye anka mo kra na wo sanka mo kire wo mo kwan pa no. If they did it and then we all know say NDC in opposition, whatever they did was wrong, whatever is so they ran on our president, whatever thing they said about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, whatever thing they said about the current leaders of the NPP were wrong. Adentina ne abaya sasa na mama babe mo the same thing and then when you mo condemning. Why are you people repeating it? Why are you people doing the same thing? There's a difference between intimidation and there's a difference between say obibia na no akasa asam na work and one fa nyansa mfa nto ho na ye say MP before I bright be on so ye friend Asiedu acha say or second vice chairman the NPP and anytime bia me hu say Asiedu chairman buga we bia na no a work kasa bia no I keep asking myself saying brebe na MPP bedru say and today his statement is Mahama prosecute womo. Mahama the judiciary no intimidate eya womo MPP for. Na Mahama nye very careful say to me besesa. Na aboa wo soro no ye aboa bi a ni remfi ade da. Na nyame ya adom na se NPP ba be man they are going to prosecute His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and they will never forget whatever thing and NPP amanyoko ni dey ya wo munti they will repeat it. And I was like, come on, well, why are we talking this way? Everybody ye bedroom say as a country it will be to me about one thing. A certain president attempt say yes, then time na you're wrong. Why are we applauding these people now? I don't know yaba nkrofo yaba susisia. And what can you freely? Obi anje ne hwe, obi anya ne hwe. Sana wam so omo communicator ba ko Benjamin de be. One so the same thing last week. Et me ba bonte be make it threat say. Sabayi pa won't arrest a single person again. Womu be she NDC amanyoko headquarters. na wo kasa asem we na the end of the day ye kwachiwa mo be san ba abonten aba be kasa ye intimidation knowing very well say ensem na wo bie wano aka no enye ensem e betumi aboa ye man no emsa ye ntie masa wudu chairman buga na ensem body atodwa ni nyina no enfemra sisia.
I'm telling them this is my final word to John Dramani Mahama and his apprentice chickens. I am giving this strong signal and this strong caution to John Dramani Mahama. As I said yesterday, he shouldn't try. John Mahama shouldn't try. In fact, in the history of Ghana, to be the first president who will end up his term of office and he will be prosecuted. We can prosecute John Dramani Mahama in any means. People shouldn't think that a former president cannot be prosecuted. Several countries, former president has been prosecuted and even faced a jail time. If John Dramani Mahama did not take a good step to know that Ghanaians have voted for him to protect every citizen in Ghana here, regardless of any political party, in fact, the person belongs to. But if he thinks he's the president of NDC, he is going to use his executive power to compromise the judiciary. Then the judiciary will sit there and do whatever can unconstitutionally to the New Patriotic Party. We are telling John Dramani Mahama he should be careful. If not that, when power change, John Dramani Mahama will head from the New Patriotic Party, and the elephant, Abua Osonono, he doesn't forget. Abua Osono John Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, Abua Osono doesn't forget.
Emsanti chairman buga no was say abua elephants ne de e ade a wo mu remfi de be adent no say aban sesana wo mo ba ye man pede his excellency John Dramani Mahama e ade a wo mo ebe prosecute no. I've always been saying this and then let me sit here and repeat this one more time. Say I am not here to attack any political party. I stand for the truth. Nano ada na NPP amanyokuo no womo Agona West communicator ba kuko posti said dum so is back ayeche no. You all will testify to it some but na video man say condemn ye. Said that arrest alone, frankly speaking, me dwen ho amentiase because me no me anu yet your mayimu, and as at that time na yenim say yade dum so na aba. Inti se ya beka se dum so is back na enya de abusua wosanka ye chi abrantie no, but I already said say I feel there is more to that arrest rather than just the dum so is back. Now no emabawa ene mrantie a wo mo TikTok a wo mo di NPP amanyoko ne wo mo ye part of the NPP. The rate at which they are disrespecting the leaders of this country. NPP paying for mesremo. I am not here to attack you people. I am not here to attack you people, but the truth hurts. In fact, enye kama. The insults on our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, enye kama. Me say, obi eno anoma wa bro criticism show. Everybody can be criticized. We criticize Nanado, we criticize Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We keep on criticizing him. Into Bonibi and no one will criticize you. Your man, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, was Ghana football. He asked the president of this country. Ghana for any idea Kokomotiko to about the man, and the man the Benya Quenya the Bayam penny. Umbro so say Ghana for your back criticizing a memo. So what ye bibi nenya ombro so se Ghana for ye to be mountain say ye some fan near my man penny ye beka. By the end of the day, can we take politics of insults out? Can we stop politics of insults? Did the attempt and he found the day and bekwakosi. And see, there be ayana ye here for ma. Sikeni bi enu honoma obema ne ba kwanya se one time camera fancy nanim any certain president atem obi ana ma meti akurase obi ana ma meto mbanche obi ana ma meto mokoni ade sankrofo ne ne ba abonten ebe disrespecting penifo. Na at the end of the day say ye chi wo mo enanko politician bi e back offer, trust me kebe sesa Obi Hanuma opa kwenya na ba be miti ye former vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Obi Hanuma opa kwenya no e de aba be miti JFK. Obi Hanuma opa kwenya ne de aba be miti Afenyo market. Ena enne NPP amanyoko na my youth na ba be hu say the more I insult, the more I get connected to these people. Because imagine say plane crash see na Ghana for nyina ti ni show arewo te say buhwan ya sam keto ato Ghana for na yenya NPP TikToker. You atumi akọ social media so we akobia na no akọ se na nka wo hwe nim senka ye mampeni Excellency John Dramani Mahama wonu bom na plane ni behwefo na ye koche na afi ye Berlina na former vice president we akọ tapi nipa na beti no say chia nipa no well done, good work done. A country we are in into no se wa yesa na se nne no yan condemn ne ya bona baso a obi abe sori akwakoye ababa we na anu da Mahama Nketia just na nani abre. The lady wanted to be arrested because onim se sebi ye benya NPP mpenifo ne bia they wouldn't condemn her wo mo beba abonten e beba be fo ne sunturo be diatem, and she kept on insulting ye chi na pam NPP mpenifo kopie mu wo honom nti sa niam ebeda na asesa Sanyema ya ekoi ebede na asesa ene youth ni gu omu ani mase youth egu omu ani mase na bisa ho se cheda ba ebe fa camera de esi na ni medi mampani atem dabi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nkasa mu no ne ba akra ebe fa camera e de esi na nim e de Mahama atem dabi Mahama mpono ne ba ebe tumi afa camera de esi na nim se wo di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia atem na ensi de beada ba hwenya fo ma no enya fo ma ya o ye na ya ma me ne ya papa ni bi enibu ono ma nipa 5 nipa 7 nipa 8 wo mu gu single room 7 wo mu be dwonsho wo mu de kura be sidem wo ma dwonsho dura no pa na etua wo mu nsa no wo mu kwa kohwiegu sankrofo na be to 1 cd ni 2 cds bando e be ba social media no sho ba be di ya mampeni atem Yenkoshe insults ni bia wo mu reni ye edugu ya mampeni Excellency John Dramani Mahama show any leaders are e wo man mu na bihwa ye misa say are these insults or their criticism, because NPP say freedom of speech no e yade te say NDC amanyoko ba ye tete wo mu nti say di dia tem we yankrofo we di edi mpenifo e wo man mu atem no aye bia mepacho criticism and I say disrespect to the leaders. Ye show videos ne bi enfamra sisia.
Hey, me fitsi pasiam penny so fodro. So what do we chimi eba yeso awo ho. So what do we this time around you person you better phone kwasia for so. But so what you see a ye betwa. O content say Sudan da aboa na be wo wani mu hia say akura mono pampers o fi want aboa na be wo. So what do we chimi baba wo me
Must online.
Me say wo be that wo for crop. Pasiam penny bit is our 119 says holy. On for no face at the chow potty. I'll walk at the bottle. Would you chimney by a swan? Mr. Wobert Dark, but don't have require young country or said that. When you make compounds, won't mean that. One who can kind or see a chin number to 3 say, and Tintina Yano Ambony. I'll one abo. Go to join him go grass across a pair. Would you bone say to Smith for Bama? Mama was no. Nyala tof na mode sample for niema aboa na be
edis for mo chebe na me hwe I swear kambo hu wo judge no obedi ma asem no wo judge na yedi baba onim no wo mekum na me mekum obiara me de no mekum obiara edis for mo chebe na me hwe
sa wode ne kura for kasa this one kashi no bati atu one kasa no bati e esu capital wa ka de ope wasaba Ghana no wasama o ma guide no capital wa ni pese obiara. Why any person obi? Why to say apotro no why any person obi? Ah. Mahama wa mamu ofono. Mahama wa mamu ofono. Ah! Mahama wa mamu ofono. Wa kuya karu na mai. Wa mamu kuya karu na mai. Wa bra. Wa wa se foi na bra. Wa bra. Mahama wa mamu ofono. Wa bia o di bi Mahama. Wa bia o di bi Mahama.
Must online.
NDC ama mo mo ja shebu okotofo mo hu dia mo dia ba mo ku ye honorable ye ko kan ya afa die pasto soldiers fo ba se meku ku ye jane jane free so ahu ma so fo ye meku ye ye ni ade sin wo mo min so na mi ko any order be die na mo ka afa ni e ba be kunkum ye ho order be die no afa ni e ba be kunkum ye ho Mahama wa ma mo ye fo papa wo be bia nsenchane nko na esi ama mo fu na mo buo na ma buo no eya fu mo ye ni fu mo ye ni fu pani fu no en pa shima kwa sia fu wo ni chasi cho dia mo pa mo ngayen
MC Asaniema we na NPP amanyoko no e friend freedom of speech we yo the attempt on our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. When a woman friend say a freedom of speech, no. Niema be say, and a MPP for Basa Ghana for Jitum say, and this Yamanyo Kone buy, you know, a idea won't womo. Na ye bia. Yana me bisabe ho say JF card ye ne see ya no wadi muntinti masabi obema wo baba na sa obeba ma atam camera de esi na ni medi pani bi atem. You will not do it. I've always been saying this. I used to know, say, NPP, a party of intellectuals. When did NPP get here? Everybody na NPP, a man you couldn't do, has say, a son, na caneno, yes, NPP, the Yansa for the enemy before party. A yes, party of scholars. A lawyer for one party near. Caneno, she NPP, a tadia, ne ya, kono keke, and that's the party, nadane. And Nesha party no. So now we defend the Saniema way. Instead of say, and Niema Ekoswa Enya no, mo be correcting Kwalani say no, this is not how I yechichi MPP. And you say yechichi MPP into no. Said ye mudi atam ni ade nyina mu nyai no. Mu mom na mo hye wo mo never who JFK video be a secularity no be dey send them say JFK say you can come out and then insult them the number of times you want. They are dead. They are going to defend you. Now, Sababa, where I chain last week. Say, MP before I'm putting the chair, Bushia, and Kababa, or 1 million Ghana cedi the honor of the baby. No, can I more 1 million Ghana cedi nibi the honor? But and then woman will say MP before so seven some fun soon to know the Yababe one and never see. Trust me, where be a munketua. And the MP before woman youth go ahead, no. Into a lady, the Atama air company idea, you know, where be a monkey. But and yes, idea way, and a very winning election, the Ama party in 2028. The party has a long way to go. Sa party Nenia Breswa Beso really 2028 election. Me say, and yes, I am way. And a Baba party ne winning 2028 election. Me tell me some no show the amamwa. In fact, week we so nipa ba kwa wa trendy ye papa pe Asiedu Nketia. Asiedu Nketia so oya thank you to. Sani thank you to we. It's been almost 3 to 4 months now. And I have sat here to speak about it, say, what is the essence of the thank you to Asiedu Nketia so oya no? Because at the end of the day, he wasn't the flag bearer. And you know Ghana for two about the man, even though or a chairman at the party, no, but on your flag bearer. Or bet Chiramu share Ghana for you, I say, Yakotwabano, or Coco Compeso, Bisho, no one Kasaya, Nam Suma, Tuabano, and the my NDC in walk back to woman na eja, walk that woman in Nasi. I see it say, maybe he wants to become the next flag bearer for the NDC. And nothing our Nama warriors and way, but frankly speaking, thank you to Asiedu Nketia. There is no sense in it. Ya to abanewie de obewi ni bewi ni ewie ya man pani yankasa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wakoye thank you to wada Ghana fo nyina se ewie nti Asiedu Nketia kwani thank you to wa woye ehfa na ekọ. But when we started saying this, we can say, oh, we all know Asiedu Nketia so obedi endis so ntire this time all turn home. But I said earlier, I feel say too early. Because Osha na buy no kwanya 1 year o. And Asiedu Nketia share with this thank you to. E was sank wo twen. E bi anka afi we yakọ na wie yempo e bi obeso wo trinity be contest no na afi wo wonsam bi ana ne wo kọ various constituencies no on nsam e to dwane ade ba wo bi ye to oba ne wie ya less than 1 year say Nketia so say hey me so me organize thank you Tom na ne thank you to wa wo ya ne ade nyina no na ebusua wakoto bomb na ne bomb ya wakoto ye ekoma nipa mienu ye Muntaka honorable Muntaka so say MP ena afemi ankasa me feeling papa ankasa Haruna Idrisu education minister en wa ye no su 2020 kika go 2024 ni mu ani ye ba beto abe wonu na ka che ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say as minority leader I was see yi wo mu free honom because say yam pam wo mu free honom a enya de e beboa okeka ne emese ne ya man pani ne nya adwen ena so na wo share ye man pani say Dabi he is the chairman ono na party ni se ne na shunti no de wono na ka no e wo say ye final ena busua pam nam so a je say ye pam the then minority leader edi free honom no wie no obeka say from there na ye pam wo mu wie ye no ena afi abayi win 2024 election no wakache ye man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say how na ne Muntaka nyina wo so ma wo mu dibre bi esum ena mpa wo mu mienu nyina enya dibre so na respond bi abushia ba no enya respond ketwa yendi kan ko na yenkoti Asiedu Nketia nsem ode atodwa ni nyina no envemra sisia
who should be the minority. We got over that time. Then new things were emerging. And I said that we have to change the forward line of parliament. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us to win elections. President Mahama disagreed with me. But I said that, look, you have elected me as chairman of this party. I am the coach of the party going into the election. So let me make the changes that will win us the election. When we win, we all enjoy together. Since I made that change, I say my brother Haruna said somewhere.
Online.
The other guy, Muntaka, he also said something. Let people come, new people come, and you sit on the bench and watch. There was hell. And people started thinking that somebody who has been my friend for more than 20 years has certainly become my enemy. I said, how can Haruna become my enemy? He cannot become my enemy. But I am a coach, and I must watch how our opponents are playing, so that I also arrange my things for us to be able to win. When we did the arrangement, we went into the election. The victory that NDC got in 2024, have you seen any such victory in Ghana since the beginning of the Fourth Republic? We won. After winning, I told President Mahama that we cannot ignore Muntaka and Haruna in the setting up of our government. So they need to be given big positions. President Mahama agreed, and they gave them big positions. And we are working together. So if you are in Tamale here,
Online.
and you are forming groups, Haruna group, Asiedu Nketia group, and so on, it is not our case. It is your case in Tamale here. It's not us. Because we are working together. And so, Chief, I just came to thank you and to assure our followers that NDC will continue to be one. There will be struggle for positions. There will be times people will be angry, others will be smiling. But at the end of the day, when we are struggling for things, we must make sure that the vehicle we are traveling in together will remain intact. Don't let us carry our differences in ways that will destroy the NDC vehicle that keeps us in power. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the good people of Tamale South and appreciate the work you have been doing, and we expect you to do more in the coming election. Thank you, and may God bless everyone.
Asiedu Nketia no said you was fakasa no. I was wondering, say, was it really necessary? Na ehia so obe make that statement. What because you went for thank you to you could have said whatever you want to say, but letting everybody know, say, and I'm also energized the frontliners of NPP NDC in Parliament. You woman enough electing new people. Was it really necessary for Asiedu Nketia to say that? Now when him so be respond cry and then you know do short about you know do show. It was so oh thank you to any the Ayama Benny is Excellency John Dramani Mahama Koyen. And on a proper thank you to no. And on a thank you to Papa now. But Asiedu Nketia announce war yen. Ho, and they say, and for so be an issue. Yenti Harina Idrisu, Nisam Ninano, Ephemersis.
Call when President came for his thank you tour, not the other thank you tour, the proper thank you tour of President Mahama. Proper thank you to President Mahama as President Flag Bearer. What cannot be said, Mr. We can say it. A proper thank you of President Mahama. Not the Ketty Razor one. Not the Ketty Razor one. When President Mahama came for call when President came for his thank you tour, not the other thank you tour. The proper thank you to of President Mahama. Proper thank you to President Mahama as President Flag Bearer. We can say it. A proper
no was said the proper thank you to an idea. Idea man penny Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye to about we would dinkunim no. And our yeah, but yes, I look at Yanama or ye dear yakai. Yeah, but thank you to a yes, and only a thank you to an idea. Ye fake will be no name to an ada jebaya or 1 hour or ye thank you to the idea. And why yet as I know do show at the by yeah no. Now feed the Messiah video because a picture because out here. Circulate to our Fontaine Typhidian, no show no, free a year, you honorable Muntaka, no mammy, but Chomofanto show mammy, and as I letter, and I say no crime, men can say yes, our statement, yes, say honorable Muntaka, and I Casa will say, what upon the idea just all responded to fools, but Sabre Yamanamo Casabe Patrol, so one baby, now who for near dash ya, yet, yes, sir, a idea just say interior minister, honorable Muntaka Muhammad Mubarak, and a casa same way I'm a patch a force. A force. On to be Marbontain, and a casa same way, and a idea sure. What condemn said this whole issue, a kekakwa, so on Marbontain because he doesn't respond to foods in the idea, a fake. Now feed your on one cassaning crop for sure was say, me patro, one sure you should let at 10 years, letter an idiot. Emusem. Emusem nyasam ketwa mofanto shomame na menkan bi informa metiefo ene mahwafo na achese we ne dia so wase constituency eye NDC amanyoku no achese honom so eye hono abumu ntaka ne constituency ho ena achese wodi ni MP and the woman no make issue sa statement we dia ba say political frustration should never become a basis for rewriting history or unfairly attacking colleagues in pursuit of power. The recent comments by the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, during his thank you tour in Tamale South regarding the 2023 reshuffle of the minority leadership and its alleged impact on the NDC's 2024 electoral victory are unfortunate and unnecessary. While leadership changes may have contributed to the party's preparations ahead of the election, it is inaccurate and unfair to suggest that the reshuffle alone delivered victory for the NDC and John Dramani Mahama in the 2024 general election. The victory was the product of collective collective sacrifices, strategic planning, and a tireless effort of party faithfuls across the country. Our venerable chairman must be told in plain language that leadership comes with responsibility, restraint, and fairness. As national chairman, your words should unite rather than divide. The quiz for the presidency should not draw anyone into making senior party members unpopular for political convenience. Na afi wo maka brofo ya mama kinkan ni nyina me wi amato mebo a chirechire mu edi abatwi mba so mofa second one no ento so emfama me and also your concerned constituents of Aswase and okra the press release ankasa a demand for retraction and apology from the national chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia. The concerned constituents of Aswase have watched with utter disgust and disappointment the video circulating from the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress NDC Johnson Asiedu Nketia during his thank you tour in the northern region. While we acknowledge the chairman's rights to offer political explanation regarding changes in parliamentary leadership, we draw a red line at the deliberate use of disrespectful and derogatory language against our member of parliament and the current minister of the interior, Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, to refer to a man of Honorable Muntaka's stature, a former chief whip, a sensational legislature, and now a certain minister of state, as simply the other guy. It's not a slip of the tongue. It is a calculated act of disbandment that we, his constituents, reject in the strongest possible terms. This remark is not only insulting to Honorable Muntaka personally, but it is a direct insult to the over 200,000 people of Aswase who have consistently voted for leadership, competence, and dignity. It suggests that the chairman sees our chosen representation as an afterthought. We find this astonishing from someone who holds the highest office in our party. Furthermore, Chairman Nketia's attempt to justify the removal of these experienced leaders does not grant him the license to descend into the personal disrespect. Politics may be a game of numbers and strategy, but basic human respect is non-negotiable. Therefore, we the constituents of Aswase hereby call on Johnson Asiedu Nketia to 1. Immediately retract the derogatory reference to Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak as the other guy, and 2. Issue an unqualified public apology to Honorable Muntaka, his family, and the entire Aswase constituency. If the national chairman fails to do so within 48 hours, we would be forced to reconsider the respect and cooperation we extend to his leadership. Stop him from campaigning in the constituency to run for presidency, and of course make things very difficult for him to campaign in the region at large. We do not take kindly to those who mock our representative to score cheap political points. Signed, Muntala Muhammad, President, concerned constituent of Asawase. Na just say Bushabra Fakaka ya matumebo. I can kind of ede amamonedie. Yedi kind of wamsi in fact Asiedu Nketia. O pesa obey flag bearer de my NDC amanyokona. And one inch for Muntaka nimbe yefum. And one inch saying na bad disrespect womu na womu kwa de busua bibia ncha womu nsuno say ebra na Asiedu Nketia ba be kase wokobo haru na din wieye na em say ni refi Muntaka din no okoka say this guy ha Muntaka si ahokra na ye disrespect kese na niema mienu womu man 48 hours wo mra bonte mepa chawde di kai say wa ma bonte ya ma me retract that this guy statement na wo make ye na ene asante man tem ha so obetu ni na ba be si Aswase pass wo ba be ye campaign wo honom die enya die be si de biada ena Ashanti region se ho ne kura no wo mema ne life are very miserable want to be kura ntin room e me ye campaign san say eya de a Muntaka wo mo to aba man no oye wo mu leader wo buo bia de se fota bia no e wo so de sabuo no e de man nti we de obusua bi be si o ma cha ne NDC we de am sempa nti no pa Asiedu Nketia wo nkwa no thank you to we de ye ntem na bra bonten na beto be sans so over 200,000 people and a woman are offended. Me to asem ne so e de amamodi am na chese George Poku wo ye NPP Ashanti Regional Communication team member wodi nkomo bi and watch say in fact anka NPP amanyokuo no hu anka easy serious pa na Ghana show serious country anka NPP for anka wo license kura wo do operate say party kura na wo sanka sabre ya just license na kura no e de free wo mu se me san say onu akasa NPP amanyokuo na wo no akasa join or ye member we busha wonye just a member or ye communicator ankasa Edema NPP amanyoko no seriousness a friend seriousness e binim and the 276 constituencies emra e kire se obi betumi at a political party anya hwe no e ba ne party officer wo se nipa nya bi e wo a region bi em no wo be sa se NPP amanyoko no wo be bi em asante mantem hanum se ye si bibi esi na ndi eja ye issue letter de akwa party no party no regional officer wo be sa se NPP for regional office e wa asante mantem ha pa any day enye se sika na bia bihwa wo mu ni bio because wo manye sika de ya campaign Dr. Mahmoud ba mi ya campaign no ye sika wo hwere ne kran ya asam ketwa wo mu Ashanti regional chairman na ne wo prince wo beba be national chairman kra de ama party chairman wuntumi sika papa na wo no enye sika ketwa ne hwo Asante mantem ha NPP for wo mu ni eye party office yankwa na yenkotie George Opoku nsema de atodwa ni nyina no environment sia
say Ghana is serious country Kofi Ghana a very serious country. Electoral Commission is very efficient. As an MPP for almost 7 notice, withdraw as license to operate as a political party in this country.
Really?
Yeah, Ghana is not a serious country.
Electoral Commission.
Of course.
So Ghana
Electoral Commission is very effective. Of course. It's almost starting the process
online
because the CINA they establish political parties and they say every political party must have a regional office across the country. As a person who is a regional office in any NPP constituency office, union constituency office across all the 276 constituencies, 276 constituencies across the country. NPP say see am look Ashanti regional office. E ka say for NPP regional office are be coin. E bi ni ho. O de be coin. So it is bad. International for now is who force Ashanti regional executive party office. Yen ka say party office who bia o. So shop and now a permanent address and the CI says that the party must have permanent address in all the administrative regions.
A new permanent.
So they are going against the CI and the electoral commission is not serious. Ghana is not a serious country. When you scare campaign, when you scare high party office and nobody's talking about it. Oh, they are capable. When it comes to party organization, NPP, I don't men's words.
No.
And this is because say Ghana is a serious country. Your effective electoral commissioner has to go start process to say so more MPP crown. You're very trouble license because you don't have a permanent party office in Ashanti region. And yes, MPP won't even know. MPP for a case is here a party office. You call high store at their party officer. We will get a lot of people to contribute to do it. But because of leadership ineffectiveness, you know, MPP ni party office, you need permanent address at their party office. What am I saying?
George Opoku no was say easy and yes see wo serious wo many abrepa na Ghana so a serious country aka MPP amanyoko no wo mo license and kekita wo operate sa party kasa abre ya gide free wo nsem because ono ye communicator kra and aba bonte kasa asem we de na ebusha me amite heso asembe na meka na ne nyina so nkono na chese MPP amanyoko no so aspiring national chairman for the party ma wuntu mi onu shudi nkomo bi wa kansembe wo se ye fitibire je se MPP yakoto abeya ya report yi peace of mind ebusha wonye bi da je so onu chema wuntu mi wada kra won na asatete no ya doso dodo yanko na yegote chema wuntu mi so ne nsem no enfamra sisia.
Since we lost power, I have not had peace of mind. Many nights I stay awake thinking about how we bring NPP back stronger. Since we lost power, I have not had peace of mind. Many nights I stay awake thinking about how we bring NPP back stronger.
And in Chama won't to be no so that one na a peace of mind when ye be idea wash any man say over to me about was the party no aba power 2028 na Chairman, want to be as baby Becadia. Na yenka no crow, Chairman, want to me as national chairman. I was ye because yen nanwa that 2024 election. Said your course was Santamantem said you're not chairman, si facture no be rescue, just say Mahama crying to me, mamma, ye campaign wa honey idea, some our kind yen na if you Korea channel. Na mumu city cry, and this 4 class I Jim 7. And your free Muslim, and I saw now, Chairman, want to say what that one day. Chairman, where yes, what that out in the 2028 year. Yen, I hear him say, and for sample, sir, and for my NPP, Amanyokuno. Mammy from Unko your friend Kobedi. Na, Medebo Kopia was our crona. Asem yesi. Na, asem nesen, and a queen mother or honor na babonti ababe chiremu. Yes, shuku bi wo hono ma shuku no your friend AME Zion Basic School. Na abrantie bi wo hono ma abrantie na se bia sa adwen ne nheda enye yi sa. Na headmaster bia do baba be di shuku nanimu bia. Na abrantie ya ba no aba be threaten se shuku no eye wono ne de nti wo ba na sika wo honom no ye headmaster na wunnim na wo de won sa bo sika nimu na wo di mu temperature simple a wo be
Must online.
Ebusua yesi de di kan abrantie ba wonten be kan ye wo mun free sa abrantie ya dwen ye adwuma nti wo man fa ne serious wo mani ba wo mo so na headmaster wo ho wo de ne nsa kwa akobo shuku sika de mu e ma wo to nananom Asiedu avi headmaster wo to so mienu ono so baaye wo no so baaye na abrantie kuro ya asa so ababio ma sa ba bete warning wo sa headmaster to so mienu ebusua wono so atwa nanom Asiedu agese ne queen mother ne ka se kire se sisi anokwa de wo mu shura nkasa so amekwa agofo bi foforo se nipa ne mra no bedi shuku neni me ye nam se ye anka ko bedi fo anka be me ni je ye papa basa mu betumi di abrate ya dom yen na anka en edua parliament house na ke ye de nakwa akosi ho because sisi anu ye mpanifo wo mu be hwe na bible ne Quran ya no wo mu kitei wo mu de wo mu fa ne se ye book bi keke nti wo mu fa buo bi ya fa magana fo mu ba sikedie e na ahya wo mu ma ye nya abrante pa na anka ye to kohua to snap e de hye ne nsase wo ko gina ho wa wo ba ba nde wo ka wo ba debre de be hye wo nsam no ba na abeye na abedi ga de sika no de kohua na pimfom owuo enya wo de anka buhua trust me say anka 2028 emra no na o man ga na fa ne tuma pay phrase say abrante ere no nsam eku headmasters mienu azisi ano the third headmaster wo ba no wono so kura suro say obeba be lidi eyesa ashuku yenkwe na yenkwo tiencheche ma akwema de ede ma ye no enfemra sisia
Kumasi online.
Se wo discuss ka bia obeku na to apen no ye ninja ono na school ni ye ne dia nti e wo ma na master me de nyine ni se oyare kakra omo be bie school a pe na e hu se master na ye so nti akọ ti be 3 days pe bi se 4 days na master no ko down regional hospital master e ko down regional hospital master ye so ya na be me o ko be di he asan akọ kan kire a teacher for ne se me kan kire mo se meku no on se meku na to akon obi obebe school mu na bia a obi di sika bia oba ono so saa meku na to akon nti ani na anu ani nansa ya ye nyina wie master ni fichira ya ye ntutu ye nyina wie ja education ni adwuma bia mu mra obi firi mu adwuma ni obi bia nti esa foforo be shi nti o ma de foforo san bai foforo ne san bai ye no oba no san ko school mu ba ka chen se ono so oba ne bai headmistress ni bai a se o me ka chen oba be se unim na udi school ska wo so meku ato akon entini nyina mu ne mema na wo school rom se mema fo mema na de ja ye ni bibi ni nti ye ma ne de teacher fo ne de suro ye nti o mo bo mema na ma ne mo so oja wontimi nya hwe wontimi nya hwe ye hwe ma
Kumasi online.
theater na for so asaya ye dey asi headmistress on de bebe 4 months 5 months ono so team ono so agu enti ye de
Ebushanti de ekwosu okura ye friend ko bedi no ene akwa tie ni nyina ba ndi abrante yeso ye headmaster wo bedi sa am Zion basic school anu wa ka kire se wa be wunnim na bedi sika ja se ndi di ma ya obeto na no won Asiedu wo ka yampa wo ba na be fa 10 pesos mpu a ye beti ade setim mesi we de ye srempenifo wo mo fa ne bedom yen e parliament house ane minister sene ade ye mampani ba wa appoint wo mo ni ade nyina wo de is never too late wo mo fa se adwuma ne mfa nhya ne nsa esase wo man Ghana no ye hia sesaye ye hia wo bia wo ba ye adwuma ye de ahye ne nsa so wo me no betumi aba be ye ne pepepe e de ama ye ne sikadie ne jese de ekoso ye man mu de eyade etai NPP atrase ansema aba won krata ne mu no wode ne nyina no eba be so me adwuma ko bi so adarema ne da ne de nyina no metibiri dwumadie ebe so mu ntima me twa me usima enkoje abo afon krato enfemra sisia
Abusia yare ben ena ehawo ende to bray no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana enfama ahankwa ena abepiemu a ye de bibidro esaw yare abusia sa oba bepiemu wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te say syphilis gonorrhea, candidiasis,
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye neat pa afeni eye free so e de abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya car tiapo a eye neat pa ato. Car efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V and I said Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, Sparks, and Nketia, Eye Uba Ube, Nijina Ubenya Bi Award Dennis Garage. She say need to be cry diaba, a Honda CR-V, a hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel. Ubewood Dennis Garage, a TI Ahmadiyya opposite one more. Frewa Homa True for 0550 623377. Eho Anna Dennis Garage, ewo.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Me pacho wa pomu de ho nsensama Trust Lineage Clinic GH say wo mo ewo ndrupa e beboa na tumi etu yade ni nyina asesa so na yeka na wo pato so na ho eye Dennis Garage wo mso ebenya bi ede ama ATP mame mo akwaba
ana ya se wa mejo so
bibia bokode
yesu adom na so
obade adaroma sembe na aba won krata ne munne
okay na joy mame for daily guide e fa ma yeti for ni ahwefo nyina kwaba e famra ene day showdown jomedies nene e wo daily guide wo kratafa etoso eye ensia no na say someone abujina poni phone edhase na wa pile ye papa wa to be left and right and kasa ede amane eye man pani JDM na afiso so eye abrokwa ni nyina eye nnuane ma na anu ade be kaye na kopie mu social media na videos bebre na trendy ye papa seti memu fo na say ya de hye o makwa kopie mu ho no mo kwa ye adwuma ana so mo kopa bibi ede abafie no say eye de hye mo South Africa say wo mo do mo fa kwan bi so a say eni enya ye papa na nkomo sere say enka ban no me fa mo free South Africa me pie mo my Ghana mo say ne hu say ablakwa ebe ye press conference ana wo kire mu ka kire Ghana fo nyina say na anu ada on the 21st ye twam ya no first batch be ba be pie wo my Ghana ba ye hu ye nurse wo say o tu asheda na we na nam so ma minority no ababo nti kire mu ka say ye nnuane ye ma amem ye nnuane mo kitwe wo ho no mo bre wo mo se bra be fa ya say da wo to papa so okro ma say ntuni buafu a say what to be left and right and so enti ya matini sanya ko bomba Wednesday di enim na no first batch no e ba be pm e wo my Ghana mo say na krata daily guide e bo ho amane wo krata fa etosu ensia na be pie mo krata fa etosu miensa e wo krata ni so a na say ya adamus resources no ukopie bo malia ne nkrabata baako e wo honom na wei e na malia ya empanifo anasa aban panifo aba abanti amuchire ga say sa akrofu e di dwumadie show mo nsa e wo honom no sa la e fraud bi ni money laundry bi akoko okoso wo honom a wo ba sha say ya investigation hu say de omo ye na ya anasa ne krata e twa ho foni kama so e di aba sa so e na Christian tete ye ho no ni foni eda kratafa etoso miensa eno wase yenka waka kire Ghana fo tibemfo nyina se ano ma ye red o mo bankasa enti ma ya ma adwe se de bia da ade chia ade se bia no wo bedi nyamera sem wo be kwa ko gina mantwe agigi ye sika kunkum ye no wo ma ye red power pa ye se wo training the boys ni ye kasa na why ye bet show pass wo di boni e wo man Ghana mu ase no wo bet wa kasa ne kratai ka wasem enso kratafa toso miensa wo daily guide anim sa so na be pie mu wo kratafa toso ensia so a na se ye po afoko ni foni da kratai ni kama na kratai ba wa mane so wo se obesrada wo no de open we pipe manuko no se ye nyina ye be ka bom ye be ba kro ye pepepe ye tima ba party ni nakopon bo a 2028 no matima kokode ama NPP manuko no tima ba be din kuni me ne kratai daily guide so twa ho foni kama so de abentana no pay and sama daily guide de buy ne sama pensin mu nyina kama so ede amawono me de custodian ede etwa so eno so be pie our kraten so anese Asiedu Nketia ni foni ede ha say sanso na Harry na idrusu ena muntaka nipa miense munyina ewo ND samanuko na ohwe foni ede de ya neso munyina no bia pa ala ya obi abu afu papa ye we ye nsem bia Asiedu Nketia ekogina ho no ma ye temale sauta abro ye so ye thanksgiving ye ekokoko so my God na mu ase wogina so ka say na anu adase kenyo no ene me kan ya me ye muntaka ene Harry na idrusu edi fro man kan ND samanuko nka 2024 kra na ka bato no kenya denko mbedi nkunim no akofifa nsem bebrebe aba no ene de custodian na se twa ho foni kama so eda ba beto wose sanso ena be pie makrata fe toso biensa na se esa mabuja po na nsema wo kan ere cha broka se ye nwia ni me eso makopie mo South Africa ya wo person be pie mo man ga ni se no mani etata esu wo bu su mo se mo etimemfo wo South Africa no etete mo ye baba painting ko be sro mada ena no ada wa na be ga na afi de na wa no no esa sesa wo se ni manim ya wo be sden di samanuko ni se mo nko dom ko fa ede hye no enfamre o man Ghana ne kratai abo ho amane enso ewasan so ena nsema po afoko wode to ye minority nani ye MPs nani so obesro madrase wo bonyina nkam embom kro ye pepepe ye ebra party ni nyakopon bo a 2028 ni kunimdie akọ ediama NPP amaniko ne de custodian esanso ediaba tenano pensama de custodian enso edi ebaye so no me de chronicle edi etwa so kasafe to so mienu ni miensa no na se ye joy samaru Bujina po enifoni eda se ni na ye South Africa ho sensem na ena kratai esanso eka wasem so sanso ena mali eye Adamus resources eye mo krata baba ko ewo eye South Africa kire se eye money from London bia kokko so ho ne ade no ena kratai esanso ebo ho mane ewo the chronicle ena unya bia na eja wake ka ni nyina bi kama so ede abaye me the inquisitor ede etwa so ena so be pie mo kratai so a na se na po nyakopon bo a Wednesday di anim ya ena ye idi ada ese ye nkremofo ne se omubro nya kese ni wei ena omututwa atwa nantwie nai wei ena nam so ama na po ede message mu odin ankasa ede akwakoma wo mo ne kratai elpo hwamane enso ewo hasesan so ena ye MPA boss Mr. Tamakro ni phone eda hase ena wo kire mu ka se ade chi ade se bia na de bia da mo so ye ba na ndi samanuko na wan ebe lidi o wan ebe lidi ebi se Asiedu Nketia ebi si muntaka ebi si Harry na idrusu atofo se ni ndrenke ka ho nyina we de nam so ama MPA boss ababo nti a wo kire mu ka kire Ghana fonya he e ba na ndi samanuko no mo wo kwan mo fa so ede yi obi obetu franka no ede ama onti de kokko so wo social media na we na betimele o se mu nyina mo mbontum na wo ba na ndi samanuko mu a e kwan mo fa so ede yi o mampania na so wo kwan a o mo fa so de yi obi a obetu franka na de ama mo no eda so nkwane kratai ebo ho amane enso ewa asesan so ena ya the most resources say the krabata ba ko a ewo mali no yesi ano eso obasu gujema nkasa ejechi omoto a enye fedi agwani nyina ne se esikasem bi money laundering fraud bi akoko okoso ewo ho ne de inquisitor asan so etwa ho foni kama so e de aba asesan so ena mamefa nko pie mu obron region last week ne won se na infoni bi ni videos bi ejichegu social media yesi ye queen mother wo eye bron region e fra baby eye abadam eye hono ma yesi nam so ma mamafo bi nipa boneyefo bi akwakoku ye maame ye free at for ya asase so ya we nam so e magana police etima kwa kwache omumu nipa mako enso na nipa baako so a waye ohene eka hwene krata the inquisitor esa twa hofoni kama so edi aba me the delegates edi etwa so eno so be piem krata enim so next adamus obon sensema ekoso o mali no ene krata eka wasem enso so ewo hasan so ena Paul Afoko ena wo kire mu ka kire ye minority ye MPs no so obesro mada esi ana ndis NPP abanuko no sorry ya omani abriye papa yakopon bo a 2028 no mo betimi lead ye o my Ghana because esi no mo se ndis amanuko no promise o my Ghana ni nyina na tonsu enti no mo omani nya de no mo nkabo mo man kabo emrab se de be ya won wo nyina betima kan bom na obakonko den edama Dr. Baumia no etima babeli di ye o my Ghana ne kratai asanso atwa homfoni kama so edi abasanso ena ya adwasafo ena no adokopie mu woye osu children's home a ese wotimi ko donate niema akade edema enkra na ewo no nyane kratai asanso elbo ho amane enso wasanso ena ya Asiedu Nketia ne mutaka ne Henry Duso ho sensem no krata de delegates esanso elbo ho amane enso wa hase unya bia na eja wakenka ni nyina bi kama so edi amaye me the new crusading guide edi etwa so no Somali ho sensem ma ya adamus resource no krata e kan wasem e wa hase some money laundry na fraud na nam so amen ne ya adamus for so mo akoka adwema ne krata e kan wasem enso wasanso na no adese ye che ya bro nya dis na MPP amanuko no 18 team krata petition ten ediko piebo ewo chief justice asure yo ochom ka say eye lawyer ni asese wo di eye bro de a case no munyini from mompeno ne kratai asanso atwa hofo ni kama so edi abasanso na ye adwasafo kopiemu ewo su children's home no krata the new crusading guide asanso atwa hofo ni kama so edi abasanso na kwafoko ese de tie be na NPP amanuko ni sorry etimi gina na so ye papa na etimi konkoden ema NPP amanuko etimi wi nyakopon bo a 2028 and a krata the new crusading guide ebo ho amane eso e wantena no pensama krata e de buy na sema pense mu nyina kaba so e de amawo no me the Ghanaian publisher e de eto so no be piem e wo krata fa e to so e ye miensa na se esiwo e ye journalist ni phone e da so no e na ya demus e ne de na nkrabata ba ko a e wo mali no e na se na me no kase ne ma bi kokoso wo ho no ma e ne na sugu jempa papa ye ja etwa no to ne kratai eba ho amane enso e ha se sanso e na be pie mokrata fe to so e yemienu no na se e yesama bugina po ni phone e da ha se ni nyina e South Africa ye na no da dan ye show mu ni e 21st May sen ko ba be pie e wo ye wo my Ghana mu ase o ma me pie mo ha se ne se what to be left and right and kasa e de amane e ND samani ko no titiri ene e ya block e ne kratai e sanso e kan wasem enso ha sanso na oba ni nchemu ase so a na se IGP Christian Tete ye no ni phone eda krata enim kama ena wo say ese no my red my krado ba bia ese mo amoye madwen se de bia dan bedi bone e wo kroma say no is then we training the boys ni ye papa panti se wo sha ha say kra na chirepone a won beto a wo no ma ba be che ne krata the Ghanaian publisher etwa ho phone kama so ediaba be the new publisher e de sorry krata ni nyina so ne so wo be pie bo krata enim so ne support afoko ne nsama wo kan e de kire ye minority no so obesro madrasa omonye pepe ye kro ye 8 member party said the be yakopon bo a 2028 no enkunimdie akwa aba wo ne kratai e kan wasem enso asesan so e na agm bag e na no ada me betina fidue ma say ye krata ne bebre na e de ba say si ano wo mo ensa accumulances na mafo bebre na e kire mu ka say ye man pani JDM wo ba bem ne say nam so ma ne krata no e ne nsa kana se ne lances ne nsa tima kana we na kratai e bo ho ma ne se eye ensama wo de court ne gina so ama ne nsa maka ne eye ne lances ne kratai eso so abo ho amane enso ase eye badly eye actresses wagine din ye papa yo man Ghana mo se nara wo sama yetie ne se woda ye wa sori ai wa kan chida gu nta ha sei ene mre ba ma me kwa ma be de ne kratai ne nyina de be sina na ya se wa e de aka nya da beto so de ma yetie for dane den no mo jebrete ku maso online TV TV and our face to friends of Kenti nyakopon bo achina yesanso be din shemu me for now no de makra
all right meda wasiye baba sense ma ba won krata ne no de ne nyina no asom yetie for ene ya hwefo me communicators nso I ready and chome baba tena seneja ya twetwe enkomo ede afa ye my Ghana ho na before that no ene birthday bi koswane ne birthday celebration ankasa ye Miriam bedu eje ne twedi ampo nyankopon sorry Miriam edu eje ne nyankopon de afe baako aka ne mfie ho ani ababa wenfoni ne dasho ababa we hu etra ankasa we efri ne maame honom eye madam obobi a nyame ya adoma wo hwe nimu se wo beba beye women organizer ede ama NPP amanyokuo no wo Germany ane ne baba no no ene twedi aponyankopon ede afe baako ede aka ne mfie ho na me CEO Mr Daniel Yeboa say happy glorious birthday to you why nyankopon shia 18th birthday nie de da wakoma so anyira no empaye ena ye bose ni nyina no ebebem ubenyin so na eja akwan bia da aja se wo se biebie ma winso no sa akwan ni nyina no etumi ebiebie ede ama wo kopie mu Germany a wo mo ewo Frankfurt time happy glorious birthday enko enfama Miriam Edu Eje. God richly bless your new age whatever thing that you wish for yourself and that's my prayer say ni nyina no ebetumi abem ede ama na sabre ya mere mo ka se meto aso dia na aja se chairman na kwesi ntidi nkomobi wo kan se mi na nsama wo kan nyina wo so no so oba nten na wo be condemn ye na ne ma aja se ekohwe e na NDC macho na se mo chi na wo no die said obesi for akabo basano enya sam ke so obewemu ankasa on the oba bonten na se obeka ne ma je se ndisi for mo ye na nya mo bia try se obe intimidate na so obehwehwa no sa so ena Ashanti region hanum se so no se medical aka chem se chairman no de ne ho and was so as so obeba be ye regional chairman ede ama MPP amanyokuo no na nanu ada na ebe to monte so se kokofun so ne ho awremu bia wono so oba be pressure no so be ba be ye regional chairman e wa santemantem ha eno na akwesi nti ka se ede be mpa na epiepie chairman kokofunti a nani abedi a wo so oba be contest na this time dear eye chairman ode ne ho kweku apia we ono ne bre eduro bia nka dem emo bia try so oba be contest na nipa wo to kokofufu so no the person should go and then come back again because this time there koka ono a na ekoyenkwe na yenkotie chairman akwesi internet mo dia tudwa ni nyina no efemra sisia
sabe me kiwa me kasai na ndisi ni ama huna omuye na me kakabia kokofu sika mafa na me kakabia o se yemecheme o de mbeko ne ke hukumu wo kwanso police ni obaba me jo sakraman me say nanza huna ko online na me akwasi ntima kakabia o se me ba police na mecheme bra ba cheme ke hukume police so de ene bro ni wo ne nam o je me jo se me power can my jo sakraman ni ke hukumu kan ni wo se ndisi fo hukumu ni ba na mo ka se ne be ja ho mo me mba leadership no enwie ekuta wa kumazia
ba unyi ebinum so ho a ebia omde wo say eye measured kakra ebinum ho a ebia nsem a omo kan ene kwan ebi omo fa so omo kan no eno de ebia wo say eye measured
yes na Kevin Teller de no ke kan na ndc de ba power na ne kwiniganas na ne de na measured eno ya che no oba e kro etimi ko Supreme Court ko di case be mem enne won na ma o ko na share skit for na guide no no man obi su ken obi Ghana ha obi su ken obi Akufo ado wanye kura no wemu je wanye ye bi Akufo ado ye condemn no kura no wanye bi no we wa me ye bi utese Akufo ye bi atames utese o ye bi e goma ma second come no ma sate yes so mu di bebu ehu no ma desmante ye party no omu so ncheche enu je yese omuma new leaders mra yem bi se nyamre ale mema wo kromu a nya juba mu ne ngurangura ya si yezo na die be se asi media bibi se die yanche si e kaka o mana sam se yanche media be kase ngejantom
ni de jatum o no my
ye nyina ewu ase ekọ
o my ben o bi
ni nyina ewu ase ekọ sasa na o mo pe no na o my o kaka sa wo ti wa e wa nko ndem a wo to next time wo kaka ye ba be chew Uja se samra no kofo bua ya ye yi samra ni free ho Ujase, it is a wood to you and come with me and condemn. No continue, radio clan and your papa. Now you may offer me as a member because me no on my chip over Casima. Utia no mas mamma for make a voice and babu. And then should a bit to me Sibiu. Uchaba, Machaba. Uchin Cante, the same thing at the Babaso. So, name of you now see and Yafo. Ujase. Until why you be a quantum saying, Nam Miss Me Yabia. I see you know a couple of new mano, Diadebeco. Now who go for Sika Warrior? Miss Ma fascinated for Sika. Who is who? NPP and this difference bedo. Okay, I'm buying this guy Munibi. And Mrs. Sick on my Otandia Crayanto. Now who go to my Otadianto? Miss Mensto. A baby 1 month, 2 weeks in it, and Tonyama 20,000. Oh, so yes, mentally Tatayento. Sicabellum de go for your Jomoga. Kukufus comes to Abanafa. Ojaze, Sad you dear between Uncle 40, 77 minutes, Jomoka papa. Ojaze, Copa Pension for Sica, Jabano Manso Mwich, not the Monsushi etaso. Kukufusika, no one you be a more Jabon chrono. Come on in Timua. And I guess I'll get it. Okay, I got you know because of NPP. NPP said 1991 92. 92 number be a world youth organizer. 92. Now because what in visa? Because 56 years. Hey, trust me. In first May. Trust me. That's the senior. Oh, we did small boy. Oh, that's small boy. If you youth organizer, world youth organizer, and a big police station, or that I'm here from World Chairman. The BDB was Salvation Army police station. Oh, Formina. Only Formina town, you talk about holiday patrol about so I am a horse. You could be chairman, be free chairman, and BD constituency youth organizer. Why the youth organizer? Oh, Formina. Be free or them 2 coin. Continent Buchika. Be free on the Bay constituency chairman. That's a once of life, you know, I chairman, life in NPP because Formina no. You UP, UP and only NPP. And the CPP in the year, I could carry any more to be assay. UP for campaign would not be assay. So, mobile if you could be Iroquois. I was it Chemaik in the Bay one. Come online. You could be Iroquois. And now, CPP UP for young Toka. You come from 47. Me, mammy, you know, or Baba, or Barney, me, mammy, and the Bear money you offer. The bomb offer it to you. Oh, you pim, are you a upim? And to become me, whom you offer. Not me, mammy, so I will back. And the becoming mammy gone. And the empty party, ya, but do some peppers.
Every chairman question no so wa wunnim ne so freedom of speech abe na wo be wadwen se wo be chim on de ka wo be ka wo no enya asem ketwa sabre ya menemo ka say Dennis Ahenkan KBS watna so ye NDC communication team member mene no eba aba betwetwe enkomo ye hwe ni ma se kwenku amponsa wo ye NPP communication team member ba be ka ye ho e wo studio hanum so due to 1 or 2 circumstances no enche kra no obeba bedu na trust me so bedu so am introduce no e de amam na eja baby ye wrem wo discussion mu no wono so e de na dwentre e de aba mama Dennis akwaba Dennis
nua ba
bibia boko de
yankopon adom bibia boko
ene me ko sen wo aban mu
se ebe hwe me ko atun se wo fa freedom sokra menene se ne hia me pa because na menkofo bi omoye mpabo adwuma na bia no mo ba me ho ofie na nene tu I think nene 2 days no wa na ba ko san bae na obey complain say ma ban say ni say no oh he say the eye he say the be ni wa bo 9 tattoo so sama adwuma wo gia na nka eche ne so nyina no wo wiete ba sa ma mani agite na me ba me ma adwen say ma abeka anti say one so kwa bi dia dance say how an first city no to compare na enti say bi enti no kakra Ghana bibia be koyi
okay na yenhwe ne say sisi a NPP for say freedom of speech no ya de ase mo ya ma adani bibia o yeso obi a wo ho akwanya so won ka de pe ba ase mo de ne de ya che mu ne ewrenura na ya do so chema besi ti kura cast was somebody on the mobile channel or better than say we kramaya akeka basa. Freedom of speech na ada na motete wo mo NPP for nka de wo mo pay.
We have I mean for no akra de any example say. So onzo otako radio pa.
Yeah.
Yakwache no.
Debi.
Ti say ya anima bi a yesoso nima bi so Ghana ha se ya hwe ya ebedu debi no. Politics be say omo asebi omo anu ya. Omo modidi atem ene ye politicians. Say ne ye wo adwen bi say wo person ye politics asebi omo ebi wo omo nsem because say most ye hunu say adefo politics ke adwuma nti no. Ebedu bi ya hwe ye be say wutimi didi atem nko ade ya ebetima be fa was a candidate. Say be di oman nanim and say be di party bi anim. When him say online. Yeah, can you hear? There's a difference between say woka asembi no obi nya adwene and say wudidi nipa natem.
Yeah.
The fact that say it's not a crime e wo yemre mu anase in our constitution say wudidi obi atem a crime no nche say in our moral being no yen so say wo say wudi nipa atem.
Okay.
So me what they make me personally say obi odidi atem me chin kokokokoko yan nya amanyo sem nto nchen obi a woni ne kasa 1 2 na opese wo kasa tie di watem enya de ni kwase so ne so. So I've been always that guy me de bia me kase Kevin Taylor me penisho no the comedy side and when he's serious but Kevin Taylor nin sema o keken didi atem say mimi say so wo po mo a they stand against am number 1.
Okay.
Make Kevin Taylor the program now where F or numbers because say the one say how I will see carrying the program and all that. But the moment first time I heard no, they say minyata and they did the attempt or toko so did the attempt on and my main penny show. Ni show no. It mostly no say Kevin Taylor programs ni na no me fa the enkofo clip na esre na me TV na ma say but say minyata ma hwe ni show no e basa na as someone am a party ni or no people think say Okasama party no. But that's not the truth because niema o Kevin Taylor niema the time me stress on Kevin Taylor and say omo kasa ko akire bebria
no me de ni dia
Kevin Taylor na be excuse na Kevin Taylor but ma we say Kevin Taylor no so you can enter my jatum say Kevin Taylor me kwa me penny program fully no niema because of ne didi atem no. But me we free say Kevin Taylor emre kufuado teso no edi atem obedi kufuado anasa oba santimante mu a se bi nsem bi okaseti a menhia no tense ko Ghana ko beka sa obeye sa ne ma ko nya sa because ni se kemra na ye den eni ni bedi ena nansi akwa na mi tese ye so ono kura no o abruchire nkra o abruchire nkra ta ono je se we citizen e wa abruchire
na Ghana ni graduate
iti no ono ni nsem no se wo kasa wo attack no kra na se wo sori atia na e se ne wo sori atia US ni business one difference na wo na ba wo ye Ghana ni a se bi fie ni bi a wo san ate Ghana ha na wo ye wa adwene se wo depanimu bi ani be forma o fa ho nche wo
sure
obe take issue ni up etimi de didi atem na se obi na be kasa etia ebi se this guy a okoye billboard
aguna
dana mi hu ye no me na mi eye billboard na okoye ni ntini ya kye ne se o se du so aba na say online
I me kra me can say
I no be the who come on me I wanted to defend but me to am some me dear
I raise this one forward.
Second one, ebi ku course wa edru mre bi no na me fa ne say you see most of the arrests no sometimes e na from aban na say president directly ho ebi wo ha because say ne mra ne tie ni no say bibi sa akwa abonten a police for as in the police as an institution almost per se omo ye bibi mo say omo de mra no ye adwuma etimi kwa no na edru be na me sorry say mo yes na people will start thinking say NDC aban no against free speech but looking at enkofu aya cheche wo mo ene miami nya time ko hwe niam agina so cheche wo mo no I think say they deserve it obi o pedi di atem enfana down for me kura de yenyi politics obi a woni ne kasa 1 2 no person o attack o person wo didi watem no ɛni entertain saa nipa no eti me no sɛ me obi ko di obi atem sɛ nipa ne NPP ni sɛ wɔyɛ NDC ni na nipa no sɛ yɛsi ni wosi nipa wia nipa so mesia ko di sika sɛ wontimi nka sɛ wo nipa so mesina ko di sika no unless sɛ wo yusu aboa kwase akura si ni de to nipa no so ansa na watima aka sɛ wakɔ di sika na yɛkyi wɔ yeye because emra no wɔ hɔ it's me the any politics obi opɛ di atem want to know odi watem deɛ
you don't agree to that.
Yes.
Okay. All right, meda wasiye baba pa Dennis kweku amponsanso atnasia mema na kwaba kweku bibia boko yeah yedo obadie ase okay
okay I think say I'm not well dressed. But unfortunately unfortunately doing so from Anopabe CCM.
Okay, I think so. We issue communicate. Say some parts of Ashanti region. I saw it. So 3 p.m. We are some of us on 3 p.m.
Maybe I'm saying say
whatever.
Let it die and
say
but did you see
yes, I saw the
communication.
I don't know do me light.
Same time make us say you are really looking
anyway.
Okay, what better so dia na ye kasa e dia fa ye free speech won ja wa ban say NDC ba ye wo mo ma mu nya mo ho twebere kra
and I am the papa. In fact, sister Hannah sent me a topics. Now me shema me who free speech. So I was like, I dear a pano away. Then I dear what love letter my Mahama and the NDC for. I will not be engaging myself in rhetorics and rebuttals. No. I have a very simple message.
Okay.
Meaning over mommy how many minutes are?
5 minutes.
Good. I believe strongly that me, Kwekwan Ponsa, I am an Assemblies of God member.
Okay.
Okay. The teachings of Assemblies of God member is never to have revengeful attitude or resentful attitude or bitterness inside you. We are taught by our doctrines and our teachings to forgive and forget.
Okay.
This is an open letter to John Mahama. So if he's listening to me, Your Excellency, and then I salute you. Good afternoon. But then more simple message and a simple advice for you. You may have to take it one for swa. I'm just a communicator. Now make us say Assemblies of God for you want church bia Emma yaudie any name be intimidating ediche. Now God being so grateful, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has been in opposition for 8 years. And it is our bitterness be and our vengeful act be in relation to what happened to him in his first term. I believe Sanka 8 years a day. And also to me jemu. Patrol make a what as a bar. Also go to me jemu and move forward. But I want to tell him that please, Your Excellency, don't use your office as a bully pulpit to persecute your opponent. Don't. Because say maybe baba and your now people will be so much aggrieved that they want to do worse or 10 times what is happening. But unfortunately for me, I pray so much that God in His own wisdom extends prosperity, extends long life and good health to John Mahama. So that in the interest and in any case say government necessary, he will be alive to witness what the NPP will also do to the NDC. And you see, the most unfortunate and painful thing is that there is nothing he can do about it. When that time comes, he should realize that there is nothing that he can do about it. I know that the John Mahama himself is a convener of true free speech because he's a communicationist by profession. And this animal way and keep popi or tinyamasia and can say on to them.
Okay.
Miss me engaging no me come and pepe. And Miss Reno, I am not begging him, I am not pleading with him. But he shouldn't use his office as a bully pulpit to persecute the NPP. Because when the table turns, because man in your own Nketia say NDC will not be in power forever. The table will turn.
Okay, let me say. I just want to know why you are blaming His Excellency for being behind the recent arrest.
Exactly.
Because Nketia Mibisa Sane said, I remember NPP time, certain arrests because so, and we were pointing fingers at your former president.
Exactly.
He said the judiciary system is on its own.
Yes.
He is the president. There are certain even he has no idea about it, so he doesn't know why he's being blamed.
Yes.
I shared recently, you and I will testify to it that certain chances it doesn't really sorry to say it doesn't really make sense.
Exactly.
Why are we applauding them?
Yes, let us not. I understand where you're coming from. But so what submission na beginning na me. Let us not be pretentious
over
some comments that has been made before.
But
it is not
condemned.
Exactly. So what
now?
was not good yesterday is not good today.
So why are we applauding them?
I am saying to you that some people who made comments in the SWR government, we know of people are only severe comments. That even constitution but they did it. Nobody was arrested in this country.
Why did you hold them on?
No, fine. So you're teaching us the lesson. I'm saying, submission. Okay. The only thing I am telling the president is that look, there is something we call hatred. There is something we call revenge. And there's something we call bitterness.
So which of it is our president?
I am coming. When you do something to somebody, and then hate nina, and then revenge nina, and then bitterness. And when it gets to bitterness, there's virtually nothing the person can do. That is what is building in the people who have been arrested unnecessarily. Online. Okay, so
you see that some of the arrests are not all the arrests
that is
are
what I'm saying,
necessary.
And I didn't come to engage. I'm just giving a wise man statement and I'll end it.
I understand where you are coming from, but minima shofontina say
no problem.
This kind of questions because my followers are a bit confused.
Yes,
because from where you are coming from, like I said, almost all the arrests are according to the NPP. You don't see why they should arrest
because
them.
Is that should that warrant an arrest?
As for the Dumso on the we have already.
So what else? What else? Yanti kroma and nkrofo bia ye from muntie miensa akoka say judge bi omunya na omoku no.
They arrested them.
And what happened? What happened? What happened after the arrest?
Yes, even after the arrest, even when
no, I'm saying what happened.
They were bailed.
Nana,
I treated the story.
Nana, one can you? Nyamutre. Okujo to Ablakwa went round seeking signatories to petition the then president, which is now the president of Ghana.
So what the NDC did some time ago, you guys are
exactly. They told us that this the person who you
people are also going to
no. Me the main casa, but me child say they be usisi nipa dako untimi sisi ni bio.
Okay.
So Obama men ka make story ba ko bi na matwam me nam dia ende ni yesu ano me krom afijase ascore ni awakula bi e friend kwaku asare menim say na social media ba obetimi hu a kwaku asare aye no awakula bi a osisi awakula bia wo krom wantemo o ti ase na papa so e makwan ya na eja wasese free tema no e ko jaye gu ascore me na ho na ise yesu afie nyansa kakra de bia me ba bia na me kuta me duane a na ko ya babom no age na obebom no age na obu wei na oyese na ko bi eto kakra me na de ama me ana mi te kakra na me ko gina park so a me di made kwakwa asare pie obi adwane na me ze ne ka obebu mi eku oba me ana me se me mfa ma no adani pipe mi hu de Nyankopon ye mi o sade o sister mi peja kwakwa asare so efom pu ana ya ma me so ekuro mo nyina emere wo yabu kwakwa asare abu no kwakwa asare abu no kwakwa asare abu asase mu na me ka che Mahama makasewi.
All right, Kweku, that was but as the host here, yes. I would say politics of insults is never going to help our country. If at the end of the day, Mesha send me make a statement to be said, you will never and ever see our former vice president's son or daughter having a camera in front of him or her insulting a president. Penny, you will never see it. And that part now will kwama woman puno womo enye saade nti se wo de when your party bi na hye wechi ni ye bebo wechi don oh ye be honom ye chewe be ba bebelu na se bia wo be dia tema ko enima e bia nadakro e be ye dabone e dia mo. So if you are a youth, think about yourself. Part we ba omo share about 24-hour economy juma no nye bi nye focus on that and don't dwell on politics of insult. It is never and ever going to help our country. Meto aso de amamo dia na chese Asiedu Nketia Harina Muntaka removal was the master stroke that delivered, and this is 2024 victory. Dennis, was that statement by Asiedu Nketia relevant or important? Should he have said that?
Oh, Miniaba, on say a video, a piece of Jumedi bi na ekoso, which is ne to na okoye.
Thank you
to na okoye. Na me hear video na me bisa ka be nya say question ben na omo bisa ya e man no e make that submission no. And also responding to that question no. But so where ending part of the video o kan be see say o say momoti ha ye wo we nkofo no ye nyina so ye tenkran ya ye adwuma abum. Sometimes you say assemble you try asem na bi hu nye de ya dance bi. So me fefi ne last point na e ma menya adwum say eni bi a omo fi say after Mahama no sa friction e beba na say because we have to have a candidate on so be di anima hopefully by 2020 on so send ba be so ena ono so ye candidate a hu nyina kire se waye na adwen so pese wo ba timi so obi bisa that question ni bi because they say asem de ba ye mfemfi ba bi ase ne ye ntini pa na se enti bi a oni kasam nu bi o kire maka be si so say do ono kura no emra na ye wo position no o ye anima bi na so take certain decision bi a was tough. Even at that time the candidate which is now the president of Ghana no kwa no ne nya adwene ba wi akina di nkunim dia ba men no mu nyina no masan be serve omo sen serve wa ban ni ma ono abu ne ka kire sa nipa na people might think say bia mafia na say omo mi yi omo fe won nyansem do be say as a chairman of the party the officer so mo kwotena chen be boa no e ba power no wasan ma ya mo ministerial role. It's in the context of the situation no mimi hu ni say Asiedu Nketia asem o kan ye no there was nothing wrong.
Okay.
It is said ebia ebusuya hia ne ndie na ebusuya na odo aba mani gia bam na mo ka na mo fa ebia miss 14 bi esi na anu bi e dia be si ene hawa mabusuya no mabedru pempenso amode ede mabedru ti mimi I don't see anything wrong, but the issue is baby use that guy for Muntaka no I didn't say that kasa die say anofum wom ena say bi achi obesa beba na chia be den abeka bibisa for me I don't know. But me hu say ho no bi a wugina nipa domu kasa say no get so there were experienced man when it comes to communication, but using that guy no there wasn't something and any politics kura na say election ya yes en be ku ya I think say using that guy no kwa in a Asiedu Nketia sense and say who knows politicians yes and even politicians who knows omo kwa musia omo wo jargons ni din bi omo de toto omo ho itebia even Muntaka himself no wouldn't even take it as something serious. Okay. But ebi and the fans of Mwas once me who say now what kind letter be so my babonting ebichim. But ni nyamu de message and say on say we are saying yes if we are ben eden etwie ana bibia mu no so no say so so a na wotene ne kankan opusunu numa na wotene kankan so ye peniye dia ye free baby a ye ba no me de be make say NDC so no e bedu baby no friction be den ebeba a esi a sha ase anesa bani nyina mu no ye hwe kwan a ye befa so ye den edidi say didi atem se ne ye kan ho asem ya because me de edidi atem dem se me ba me kan outside politics obi ope didi atem enye madam fo no nipa woni ne kasa 1 2 no adi watem na so wakasa atia wo no sa oye before o eno de nipa ope didi obi a woni ni ye eti no se asem ba how you be see address asem say your core tough situation be how we will tackle it no ye hu as a party how we be see aye no sa amanyo sem ne ye but ye hu se mesem wo we ya fa how akasa meka say we ni si ye we ni e beka ye hu boma nipa no asem ni onya yawdie woni mu ye hu how we be see aye den hu ye kasa ye mu ni sa ne ma ni nyina eti no Asiedu Nketia asem a wa beka no say yesi Muntaka for asore any video yi ya we say me correct Haruna video no I think say a old video I've learned say old video yeah Haruna video now oh boy yeah a old video
how does it become an old video
a old video opa rectify
because I checked before I checked then I realized
the video try date ni bibia o
no the time is to make us answer
but wait after election the candidate himself why any thank you to Ewie is it really this one thank you to issue a di kind I think that's so said the ebe
condemn no na me just say
why thank you to
me nyaba we ye den amanyo e bi mo pese e be ka no kore mo ye den amanyosem ya amanyosem amanyosem
is thank you to important now after the election
me the
time and ebia wo ye na ade da wafa just the name thank you to the atoso
exactly
okay
and na ewiase no ono na akop abe wona apra be ne chairman ono na adwemu ni nimdie mu no office as a chairman no se candidate na we president na the das we am so chairman no me na nim se nkan e bia me ne grassroots for ye dey e kan ye etiene no me so me das what se medical ka just politics ye dey e politics eti no the politics ye politics ana ni nyina mu no me de tia e ba you Asiedu Nketia thank you to ne nema oye na I don't have a problem ne say they tell me I don't have a problem ne say ni nyina no say okodru bia a oba oforukuma oba
ye na fa wanu si
medima ha medi oforukum ni na medima no asi so oba constituency bia na do omeka omejanga say obeko election one opeka ne opese ye flag bearer mostly we hear executives now they be no address issues what grounds e constituency ho no omo address kire no and na wan so na party ni mu no e was say na manya ko ne na ase the chairman
okay to no step grounds awo
yes ye ma me support no oba oforikom say no ene challenges ane o nyina no mu nyina kan ni nyina kire na within the party no the fraternity hu say problem wo ho ena ni nyina no se bia nka mo de executive wo na o nyina se ye de ko ma chairman won kran te na chairman na no apani ma bi so on the major abedru ni etime de akan ya asema it's not something bad what the major no
mo ne mo thank you toy asemo ko
yeah na de adio so ese aponje ode ni hu twitwi ban a no ye ofuzu otiti no onim se no hu no otutu ene wi asoso so okoto so wadanfo abodwe se hia na why den asensu die ho ya de ba ya na mu twa na etiri ni abasa metena simpie we so ka say give time sometime and that the sometime eboboba
okay
what you say the Asiedu Nketia ko kan look maka o simpie we so that if you want a very good politician and experienced politician omo ye mienu pe organa Asiedu Nketia kan Nanado kan. Online. When it comes to strategizing in politics, they are the best. And just I mean, you can hear a political rhetoric. No, I can understand him. I will give him that chance. No problem. And I'm a party. And me can be, but the American China manati as you say. Strategy no use to ya moody winning. So strategy no sama PB mama no.
Okay.
You think we don't know? We don't have people in the NDC almost who communicated to number of watchers say or pesa or bear flag bearer.
Okay.
You think we don't know? But it is your party. Deal with it. More than Aba.
Okay.
Yeah, the Abano any edi. Metina haka say yeah the end there. There no baba. Me say an easy. The country bebem.
In the first place,
second chair bebem.
And to call who is a Asiedu fighting because can't say he wants to become a flag bearer.
Is it not too early?
Council and decide
I am time. Mecha say it's too early to declare yourself because they know that if you start declaring yourself now, her president.
Okay.
What you say? You are distracting the government structure. And we will give some time.
Yeah.
And you the only madam no. Me manati asia say, Asiedu Nketia kura me ogina me kwakwa mbonza me kwakwa campaign man. Yes, because our strategies are only adwuma ne ye. And they fear him. Omusuro no. Okay. Omo won nchen nyina. Omusuro no. And wo yi no 1-1. It could never be that Asiedu Nketia, who has been the party chairman for close to 10 years and even more, cannot remember that
for so many years.
Cannot remember that there's somebody a friend and the guy a friend Muntaka. Please let us
let's call a spade a spade.
Let's call a spade a spade. Stop this rhetoric and William. Come on, what are you talking about?
But we also sometimes read to me feel.
Nana ya mesi onim the oka.
Nene da ho.
Ade no shisaba o. Enti oka no de ba kwa bom na aboboba. Oka o de hwe mesi from sa speech we. What in a kakra, we so kasa no de ba ko pa. We so kasa no de ba na aboboba. They all have respect for the government say John Mahama ni so ade ehunu. Obe won me den o me mani nyina bem. And for now, it is not good to come out and do this. No. Estati.
Ne one.
Estati Mustafa Bandi. Estati no. Last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But now, New FM. Is a man one giga. Messi Abu Baba. And so we give sometimes. Yeah, they are better. Yeah, I can say. Yeah, yeah, boy. And yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's give time some time. Your last and final topic for discussion. Yeah. Speaker Backben addresses timeline for passage of anti-LGBTQ plus bill. In fact, LGBT go on social media. Yeah, share for your watch. Ache. Sabrin Kendi Siba one more. Asan crying can change one more. My mention time because I think say I can be 10 minutes into no. More fun 5. Young quay.
Me be me the speaker I say ono no penso de obehwe say ye be sign. Enti no me LGBT ye share bebre ya ma ya kan ho asema majority leader e can say we concern me was in last week or so we concern the amana check akra ezu hwema and no pass me ama kan act no act so kan act na mostly no part a ebinimu ko prison no there's this coming community service act parliament di ho abobo ye say most of enema bi ha ye dey gina so dey nkofo to prison no enema bi wa kwatwa 10 years bu abode ho ne sa ne mo no ye nye ne se yema ne nkwa ye say I think the community labor act or the community service I've forgotten yema sa nkofo no ye nye bi ne say bibisa no kosom koye labor adwuma bi ne say fate rather than say yes ade nipa no kwotena prisons ama ya san abebo ne ho ka be di 2 cedis. Oh,
that 5 cities.
You say the 5 cities. Why 5 cities? Wow. Now only panasa be the 5 cities. Yes, I'm born in Hoka. You know, they are also looking at say the sanction that they will be giving to them. No, any now koye say mama ko de prison. Meanwhile, prison one no so no. Why you choked? Ne bi ni ma ye be do finance ne de mekan finance ne de mekan na. Ahanti ni nyina ye ne ma mean say delay ansan abem na say delay kakra abem ni nyina ye. ne kwampa so hu ne say because that act now NPP for our more parliament I think that they are on board that NDC for some more parliament so on board and me act now meaning about this is a personal opinion act no see yenya abotre tio baby a be person ayedu no see yenya abotre ama ya amfani ma ngu akwa ma act no say abinance president ansan a ebedu baby no amendment bebrebe den esan be koso ana say edeniema bebrebe ba eti baby a eduru a ache kakra no ene ne yenya speaker ma speaker be ka kire ye say obi make sure say animanimu ya no act ni ebewie bibia ma president ansan ya me woni say delay kakra na ba ya na say che ye no ewo ni reasons e woni say animanimu ya no ye be hwe say speaker so san a MPP for a omo so pese omo de ye say na yabani ye twetwe ye ho no 4 years aban no Ghana for the amay mo say ye be sign amamo hu say ye bae no when it comes to LGBT ye say be man ne yonko be me da oba ne yonko be da anase saa ne ma ho sama ye nananom pen so no oma meto ya meto anase ya mehunu wo ye fie mu ne de ye de ye megina broni sika so anase ye megina kwasi broni bosia bi ode beboy so emeye adanko da adu me Ghana for ne mum no ye mfra ban mu no de na ya sign
Matia there's from your mouth to my followers and my viewers yes yentwa hon to ho say enter say wo mu mfra ban mu no
say megina speaker no asem so ampa speaker so de waka no so de no waka
it to be 25th of May 2026 na nya dia me re be fida esanse enne Miriam Edu Eje in the birthday definitely
Miriam
senne the following year senne yebekai because I had the birthday definitely it is going to be in my
yes sign so yebekai dan yebe sign no so yebekai
oh mate measure with him go come am into we
nana
yeah
I would say I made the passes issue here can want some. Now, I want to declare my stance on when it comes to LGBTQ. Now, you see, this political rhetoric, any political gimmicks, catching this for so omunyai. What do you say? What catch say in your campaign promise that mobile it won't take you less than a year. Now, what's sign? Now, can be to a child. More casting insinuations are nanado. To the extent cry say Malik Basantali e ka kire nanado say nabusu ani bi gay into no ntimi sign. I don't want to get into that rhetorics. But you see this diversional tactics are NDC for person mo ye no. Enya ho ne ye hwe. Campaign promises na mo kan no.
Ni na ye hwe.
Eno ne ye hwe. Mo ka kire say 24-hour economy. Mo be ye. Me ba 24-hour economy na way.
Question for the gods.
Ewe hefa. Mo ka chese mo ba, ya ma me mo amoto honya ma wodwom. Mo ba establish Women's Bank. No mo kwa, o ma kwa konya bosia kakra no mo de aye adwuma. Mesra mo ewe.
Question for the gods.
What you say? Mo ka nkokwa nketenkete kire. Some person mabunufo no adwuma ni ho. Enti ane ye ba, e be nkokwa nketenkete ama mabunufo no ma going they will verge into friends the farming sector. Mesra wo kokwa nketenkete no. I want hefa.
Oh, what much you?
I want you because me who be.
Me
who be.
Cause be me
who be. And I go call the grammar to say there. Almost ya dem o ma na kwabane. Ya dem o na kwabane so dia do abochi wono abochi dia echichinga.
Kumasi online.
Say dia ba no. Cause afa no betra anya akokwa na ma na anya do da bai.
Ozi hu bi. Ze wa
say. Mrs. Anamati. Ya de mo a o ma davet ya ma abochi no ma jiska no mo kom baby o mo ntimi ntwen what you say eno na ntwen mo ka che say mo ba electricity mo ba tete so amaye water mo ba tete so amaye and then electricity has been increased by 24%, water has been increased by 18%. Mo ka say na do ni timo odin no and then mo ba matutum. In fact teacher line share your friends say exams. Now I'm imagine simple so cause ehun hia and then mobile matu your friends say fee no teacher training for sika we. These are the messages are more catch a Ghana for Munya Mujidie at the Twabayade, a mom. And then they knew, oh, what kind of dollar is down? The dollar is down. And then the dollar is down, transportation fare down, fuel prices are down. Okoto in those Nigeria, Yatazo. And Tina, as my kind as anything. And the opposite Trump says, diversional politics now, that is no money play, no. And you're not NPP interested, and we are going to remain resolute. We are going to remain resolute, and we will speak to your faces. And we'll make sure as a promise now, more Ghanaians for a general so they to Abama mono. You do it because man, yeah, and you can, and then you have a canichina, and then do something. Matadi na Dania you watadi. What you say? And yes, Ramo. Mama man shot at the pa. Mama man shot at the pa. What does Mama man shot at the pa? And to me, Castle. Yes, Ramo. When I saw my diversional. That is no. Namonya Jumana Mokasa Mobayan. I don't hear. Sanya Moka in idea. Muslim Moka, yeah, me trust me, chia, me ame boss, Mr. Seth Koju from Pom. Miss also chia, me ame boss Bako, Evangelist Pratt. Me just zoom. I'm a boss by and this nipa, Bamichiano, Benedita Mekasa. I feel so, and Chabe Breson Coma. I am a man of Vunina. Manuel.
So Dennis, Chiana Yankwe.
Mr. Metch, I'm a boss of Rukum MC, or Nabua was at that. Or Bon Homo de Pa. You say, the OD kind the ODH, the OD kind auntie. Eh, no, I was quite interchange our regional minister, and this was do who say, interchange here, why by say, we painting. A moment you know, say, at the Parliament was some, I'm no Caseo, Tay Jansen, so. Asie ho nyina o penti ho a so wo ye ho kama na ho so e bebo na ba so ho bo ne ho modern na ma bo spokesperson for the lands minister Mahmoud Kabori ma bo na so aba so brother no bo na so
yo Matia Dennis ni kweku nyina madam asiye papa say ye to nsa efrem we mo beka ye ho e wo studio na lawyer fans nso no ye beda mu nyina se from 2 p.m. wedi echia aba besi sabre from 2 p.m. joining besi sabre na ene happy glorious birthday enko enfama Miriam edu AJ. In fact, baby girl, God richly bless your new age, 18 years, and the trading upon Yankopon edi afeba kon aka wonfie ho we efri wo maame ye madam obobi me pacho emere no so na empenifo bie tu ma me pacho mo hye ne so se madam obobi nso prese obeba be ye women organizer wo Germany ntina ya na eja mama kokromote no akasa edi ama ne san se maame we wa bo adwuma ye papa ne baba so enya 18 years ntin global happy glorious birthday and I'm the free the studios of Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV na friends of Ken TV de ma woman nyina juma ko biara ro madam TV show down juma de no besom Lionage Clinic GH me pacho ya de biara title bra be hu wo say yes is gonorrhea hypertension pressure ne de keka hu nyina wo ba wo benya edura cheseja wo betimi asaw ya de no Monday ko see Saturday no 8 a.m. ko see number 6 p.m. and at one more juma shine so say a free consultation to baby obiano ubetimi afre ebra won't yes kbia and cramantem no more sprinters as na kumasian ayade more tech maximum 0559658403 and 0558143438 ubetimi and a Lionage Clinic GH4 atwe enkomo that is garage. And so eso masia me pacho wo pe car to abrabe hu o mo car bi eketedin bia no mo bi e wo mo showroom Mondays ko Sundays na no wo mo available for me sure ko mo Kumasi so community amas anything share 0550623377 when is jumedi ho ba so ba na ba so ya senso me pacho wo friend was 0550623377 na ye bejo so shonko na ko mo twetwe wo honom no ye no ma twetwe na product no so ya ba hu de ro kama e de amama me da production production team ni nyina se camera ne MC a na ya oja nadaroma ena mfoni ne video se twegu ye nyina no munye bi ATP ene den se meba won karata no nyina no ebe som executive producer Mr Daniel Yeboa me so am sire dwem ene djubedi ebe som me din ene nana ya sa wanyame adoma echina exactly 2 p.m. Ekosi 4 p.m. Yebe sanso edi ehia e wo showdown djumedi so for now ne de makram stay safe.
Kumasi Online.